Hello, I'm Keith Alper, the CEO and founder of Geniecast, and welcome to Geniecast and being with us today. I wanted to chat with you a little bit with Doug Hall, our Executive Vice President over content sales and a bunch of other stuff about what we're doing, and we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. So Doug, give us a little bit on our momentum. What's going on at Geniecast?
Oh, so much. It's almost like when you're in the car, it's hard to tell how fast you're going, but the traction is huge. When we started, we had a few hundred genies signed up on our platform. Now there's thousands. We've taken those genies and seen this level of engagement get to the point now where we're bundling them, we're creating packages. It's just amazing how much we went from an idea to reality in just 1 year.
Yeah, and Doug talked about Genie. So Geniecast, we can make anywhere, anyone, anytime, anywhere. Your wishes come true. But a genie is what? What is a genie?
A genie is an expert, a thought leader, a celebrity. It's anyone that can help you solve a problem. We like to consider ourselves in the solution business, and our genies are the ones that grant those wishes. So that's what our marketplace is full of, engaged, active genies with programs ready to help people. And now these genies are coming to the table with so much more robust options and programs that were never offered via two-way video that they're doing because of how much they love what we've created.
Yeah, one of the interesting things is we talk to people as they learn more about Geniecast, like, so these are pre-recorded. No, the great thing about Geniecast is you get some of the world's best authors, experts, live two-way via video. They can see you, you can see them, you can ask questions. This is not just a pre-recorded video or a chat. What else are we learning from Geniecast?
Well, just to that as well, what we've done is we put it on them to keep their content fresh, their content live. So for the first time, we've challenged experts, professional speakers to stay current with their problems that they're solving. So when you're talking about things like blockchain, cybersecurity, you can't be giving speeches from a year ago. You have to be thinking about what's happening today. So the content revolution, as we called it when we were starting, has begun, and it's forcing everyone to have conversations in real time, and this video makes it happen even faster than if you were to bring somebody in physically.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, again, what we're keep on learning is, there's great times for face-to-face meetings, but also when we're online now and video is so two-way, to have these experts at your fingertips, if it's a day from now, a week from now, or even a year from now, we also bring the cost down significantly. And that's one of the things our clients are telling us, wow, we can get someone we couldn't afford, or we might be able to have two people. And so give me a few case studies that we've solved so far.
Absolutely, and I love that you brought on about bringing the speaker in instead of bringing them physically, bringing them digitally. We're also learning that's also about bringing the audience in digitally. So a couple of things I love, case studies. I mean, we're right now producing our second YPO Innovation Week, which is an amazing opportunity to connect some of the greatest minds, especially in innovation, especially in tech, with CEOs all around the globe. But you think of that in this large style capacity, and then one of the ones close to my heart is a small town of San Angelo, Texas came to us trying to figure out how to stretch their speaker budget. By the time we were done helping them, not only did they get 3 for the price of what they thought they'd get one in physically, but we were actually able to help them extend their small business forum to other cities surrounding them, and in essence, spread that content even further. So it's amazing to me to see all these little ways that we've innovated and iterated within our own process from that little town to the globe.
Yep. And one of the interesting things, we get questions all the time, and as one of the founders, someone said, what have you done differently? What have you learned in the last year? And one of the things we learned is, besides having the world's greatest content marketplace live and two-way, we also help you produce your cast. Tell me a little bit about what that production process is like.
Sure. The 3 products we offer obviously is content, but then it's delivery and service. So when someone books a cast, there's the optional and then the mandatory things that we go through to ensure the highest level of digital engagement possible. And the reason we do that is we want to make sure that there's retention, there's traction, and that somebody's not staring at a boring old webinar. So we have our gear checks, we check sound, we check lighting, we check internet speed, we even work with our audience to make sure they're seated in the right spot. This is our team every day learning, evolving, challenging themselves, so that there was no space for this before. And now we're the masters of two-way video communication.
Yeah, and so, it's interesting because it's not just the technology, it's really about the two-way interactive content. And we are really excited in a year that we've had everybody from Richard Branson, now who I can get Steve Wozniak.
So, yeah, absolutely.
I can get Kevin Harrington, one of the first Shark Tank guys. So who are some of the other people we can get? Because I know there are thousands, but I can get an author or a huge guy? How does that work?
It's well, you know, it's crazy because we brought experts in from every space because you never know what the client or what the user is looking for. There's motivation, there's solution based, there's inspiration. So we've tried to source people, whether you've got the rock stars from the speaker space, the Shep Hykens of the world, the Neen James, the Jeffrey Hazlets. But then when you get to the other side of the spectrum, like you said, we've got the Wozniaks, Brad Feld. If you want to know about VC investing, there's no greater.
He's the best.
So
yeah.
to have these kinds of names, problem large or small, it's about the expertise. One thing we learned very early on was the personal brand is great if they have the content and the chutzpah to back it up. And that's what we really focus on, are experts that can get in there and they can really help you find that next innovation or solution.
Well, great. Well, Doug, first of all, thank you for joining us. I know you've been busy. And, there's a few different things. First of all, below me, you'll see our contact information. So if you want to contact us or someone in our sales department, we are very easy to get in touch with, from email, Facebook. We even answer our phones. So if you have a solution, a question, a need, give us a call. If there's a speaker you can't figure out how we're going to get for you, give us a call and we'll make it happen. Again, thank you for being with us on Geniecast, and Doug, thanks a lot.
Thanks. We'll catch you on the next cast.